Hey everyone, this is Kraken Wise. Thought I'd give some commentary over the gameplay and give some random thoughts on Bioshock Infinite multiplayer. As of today, still have not heard anything about the multiplayer. Here's the 21st of July, but we still got a lot of time. It's not coming out till I think February or so of 2012, so we got some time to get all excited about it, and I'm really hoping. So basically, one of the latest developments I've seen, or at least articles that talked about the multiplayer, was from a website called attackofthefanboy.com. It says Bioshock Infinite multiplayer is still a possibility. Now, this was from July 10th when they interviewed Ken Levine, and as you know, Ken Levine's the genius behind Bioshock and the genius behind Infinite. And when I say genius, it's because I'm a huge fan of Bioshock. I think it was just an incredible game, and I did enjoy Bioshock 2. Obviously, it's tough to top or better the first, but Bioshock 2 had a lot of good gameplay, and Minerva's Den I thought was incredible. It had great voice acting and filled out some of the story of the Rapture story, basically, and Rapture is such an incredible city. At first, when I heard that they were going to a city in the sky called Columbia, I was really kind of disappointed because at the time, because I'm still feel there's so many stories that can be told about Rapture, but maybe hopefully we'll have something in the future. But I have not seen anything that says that we will. But I wouldn't mind going back under the scene to learn more about Rapture itself. I know there's an upcoming book which should be coming out very soon, actually. That I think Ken Levine consulted on. I don't know if he actually helped write, but I think he consulted on. Now, back to multiplayer for Infinite. Because what Ken Levine has said is we've been experimenting with this multiplayer even during Bioshock 1, and the question for us is always, do we have something that really stands on its own as an equal partner experience, not just a tacked on from marketing department? And we won that argument in Bioshock 1 if we think we have something that's available part of the experience that stands tall, but at this stage we have not determined that. So, he's not saying yes that they will have multiplayer, or nay that they won't. Now, the thing is, for me, watching the trailers and different gameplay clips of Infinite, I see every reason why they should have it, because it's really is a very unique game. I mean, you have very there's some similarities to Bioshock. That instead of plasmas and tonics, you got vigors and nostrums, and you have some of the older weapons. These weapons, instead of being from, like, say, the 40s and 50s, would be are from, I would say turn of the century, but you have some new plasmas, or I guess they're called vigors, but like the Attack of the Crows and Monkey Bronco. But what makes the game very interesting is that the fact that you have the skyline, which adds a lot to the gameplay, because it looks like it's not just a zip line like they have in, say, Black Ops, but an actual line that you ride and you fight while you're actually on the line, or you can use it attacking your opponent, which I think would be incredible for multiplayer. Now, I know some folks are not too excited about multiplayer, and they say it ruins the single player, which I don't quite understand that argument, unless it takes up a lot of disk space. But in this day and age, for example, we had LA Noire come out for Xbox, which was a 2 or 3 disc. I'm not quite sure if it was 2 disc or 3, because actually I got it for PlayStation, where it was just 1, because PlayStation's a Blu-ray player. But for Xbox, I think it was 3 discs. Well, you can put the multiplayer on a separate disc and sell it that way, and if you're not into multiplayer, you just ignore it. But for someone like me who just loves the idea of the multiplayer, I mean, I put almost 800. Oh, actually, I did. I put over 800 hours into Bioshock 2 multiplayer, and to see it had a very addictive gameplay and a lot of fun, and funny, and a variety in the game to keep it interesting. I mean, there are some disappointing things that they never did come back and balance the weapons, for example, or fix some of the glitches in the game. and maybe that's attributable to the fact that it was a different team that created Bioshock 2 than the first Bioshock, and then the multiplayer was developed by a third-party company, and I think it's called Digital Extremes, and given to 2K to use for Bioshock 2. But here in Infinite, it's just going to be all irrational. So you'd have that in-house development, and looking at what they do with single player, I mean, good grief, they can make an epic multiplayer, which would keep people coming back. Some of the reasons I feel it's important to have a multiplayer in this day and age is because not only as a fan, it allows you to stay in the game. I mean, with Rapture, I love the city. The city itself is it's just like another character in the game. As Hutch from Machinima pointed out, that's one of the reasons you love the game so much, is you just fall in love with the city. I played a bit of Brink, and never really got to learn about the city, so I didn't really fall in love with the city, or because I guess I was hoping for more of a Bioshock experience where you're just amazed by the city, and you want to learn about it, and you feel it has its own personality, so to speak. But Brink didn't give that to me. But with the multiplayer, I guess I'm kind of rambling out here. One thing about multiplayer is it's a financial incentive to the games. Is once you buy a disc, you want to keep it because you keep playing the multiplayer again and again. Whereas with single player, a lot of people, the casual fan, for example, will just buy it, play the game, and then sell it back to GameStop or whatever, or give it to a friend. So the studios themselves lose money on sales, which is unfortunate. But and also I think it draws more attention to the game. Well, the gameplay is winding down now, so I wish you folks to have a nice day and try to stay out of the blazing hot sun that we're experiencing here. Thanks, bye.